3 of the hot SPACs to look for this week. Stay tuned. You really don't want to miss this one. Guys, today I want to just go over, we had an excellent week of trading on the stock market. These SPACs have really exploded actually as of late. Last week we had an awesome week. But as of late, I want you guys to keep tuned into the SPACs, because the SPACs is where the money is at right now as we speak. There's different ways to play them. As we go along, I'm going to show you different ways. But for this episode, I just want to go over 3 of them for you to keep an eye on and make sure you don't miss those run-ups. Okay? Just going over our account last week. For the past week, we were pretty good. We had a down day on Friday, so that pretty much affected our whole account. But we ended the week at 104,360. It was like about almost a 10% gain, so it was 8,982. I consider that a hell of a week, but everybody's different. For the month, we're up 21,000, 26%, and for the past year, even though we haven't technically had this account for a year, it's up $36,985. That's a 54% return on your money. I think that's awesome. We're doing very well. Within the last month, though, the account has really grown. Due to the fact that we've been concentrating a little bit more on SPACs, a little bit more on the run-ups, and that's why I kind of been focusing as of late on the SPACs. But this week I want to focus on 3 of them. I think they're going to have great weeks. I think it's opportunity to buy right now before they actually run up. The first one that I want to talk about, and I haven't mentioned on this program, is GS Acquisition. That's a Goldman Sachs SPAC, and that ticker symbol is GSAH. It's a Goldman Sachs acquisition, and they are looking to merge with a crypto, or at least a financial company that's in the crypto realm. One of the companies that has been mentioned on this is Money Lion, right here. Money Lion SPAC merger. Now, I spoke about in our last episode about buying the rumor, selling the news. So it's not official yet, but what I can tell you is that Goldman Sachs has been in this stage for a long time. Okay, so they announced their SPAC, but it's been going like almost a year. So I could almost tell you any day now there's going to be an announcement. And one very good thing is that Goldman Sachs is a great company. Now, another rumor came out just today, and they said that another company that they're eyeing is Coinbase. So for you guys that don't know what Coinbase is, it's very similar to Money Lion. However, I think if they were to merge with Coinbase, that stock would explode, just because it's in a sector right now where Bitcoin and all that, it's getting a lot of momentum. So I think it's something to look at, and the main reason why I think and you guys should really look at this and consider this SPAC to add to your portfolio is because it's so cheap right now, $11.65. Okay, as soon as these guys announce whether it's Money Lion or Coinbase, they're gonna run up regardless. Okay, now we already have a position open, and I'll show you. Our average cost is actually higher than what it's at right now. It's at $11.65. Close the market. We have 410 shares. I'm planning to add more shares if it dips lower. Great place to buy this SPAC is anywhere between $11 and $12.50 right now. Now you don't want to wait, guys. You don't want to wait until the end. You want to get them right before, run them up, and then you decide what you want to do with them. You decide if you want to sell them. You decide if you want to hold them. But if it's a company like Coinbase, guys, I think that's easily a $50 stock. Easy. So make sure you don't get rid of them too soon. Some people just get in there, get out, make a couple bucks. But at the end of the day, if these companies are going to be here for the long run, just like, I'll give you an example, DraftKings. DraftKings was a SPAC. It ran up. A lot of people got rid of it. And look at it now. It's almost at $60. It started at $10. Same as this. Okay? So if you're looking for long term, then I suggest one thing. Buy more shares, get rid of some, and then know that you're going to hold say for example 100 for the long term. So if you're planning to hold 100, maybe you buy 200, you get rid of 100, you flip those, and then you keep 100 for the long run. So that's the way, sometimes the way I do it, and it's worked for me. Maybe it could work for you. Remember guys, it's not financial advice. I'm just letting you know what we do, what I do. Next SPAC that we're looking for at this week is none other than Churchill Capital. CCIV is a ticker symbol. We've mentioned this one. This one's the Lucid Motors. It's planning to merge with Lucid Motors. Now we've been connecting the dots, guys. We spoke before about connecting the dots. We spoke about how important it is to connect all the information that you're getting and put it all together. Now we said, buy the rumor, sell the news. That's exactly what we're doing with this one as well. Now with this one, I'm taking a little bit of a different way to it. I'm planning to add more shares under $20. More shares under $20. Now, if we get a dip on Tuesday, I want you guys to really consider buying in. Okay? I flipped this one about 3 times already, okay? I've got it at 14, I got it at 16, I flipped it at 20, I came back and bought it again, and right now our current price on this, $18.85 average cost, and we are holding about 635 shares. My plan is to get 2,000 shares of this, guys. So on Tuesday, if we get a dip, I'm going in. I'm afraid that on Tuesday it might run up more. So I'm trying to get in there as early as possible, trying to get some of these more shares, trying to just accumulate them. We do see that it had a huge run up from 16 on Friday all the way up to 2068. That's about where we sold some of our shares. And then it came all the way down, guys, all the way down to as low as about, what was it? As low as 17 bucks, 17.50. So guys, I really want you to consider buying this SPAC. I see it honestly running up in the short term, $25 to $35. In long term, and I'm not even talking about long term a year, I'm talking about long term a month, 50 bucks, guys. There's so much volume behind it. There's so much interest in this company. It's going to be basically the competitor to Tesla. If you guys haven't seen their cars, you guys really need to check them out. They're awesome. They're more luxurious than Tesla vehicles. They're looking great. So take the time, check them out, do your due diligence. Our last SPAC that we want to speak about, and it's one that we've spoken about over and over and over on this program, none other than Bridgetown, ticker symbol BTWN. We've increased our position in this, guys. We are currently at 800 shares at an average of 15.22, guys. We're heavily invested in this one. I want to invest more into it as well. It's one of my most favorite SPACs. I think it's undervalued at this point. I think as soon as they announce who they're merging with, hopefully it's going to be Tokopedia. That's what everybody keeps saying. We're connecting the dots. If this stock announces that they're merging with Tokopedia, guys, it's going to blow through the roof. Easily a $30 stock. You're going to make a lot of money on this one. Remember, it's not financial advice, but what I'm telling you is I don't want you to sleep on it. Grab some shares of this. I'm telling you, it's going to blow up. I keep putting it out there. Actually, on Friday, it was a great time to buy right here, 15.21. It dipped all the way down. Okay? So we've been buying this SPAC because of its backing, of who's behind it. Connect the dots, and we buy that SPAC. Once again, on this SPAC, if you can get it anywhere between 14, which I doubt it'll even go to 14, but if you can get anywhere between 14 and $16, get into it. It's going to run up. You're going to be a happy person at the end. So with that, guys, I want to leave you. Those are our 3 top SPACs that we're looking at this week. Hopefully, something positive comes out with these 3 SPACs. CCIV, BTWN, and GSAH. CCIV, guys, if you guys can get it on Tuesday, anywhere between 17 and 18.50, jump on it. I'm telling you, jump on it. You're not going to regret it. With that, guys, I'm going to let you go. Please subscribe. Please leave us any comments down below. Anything you want to see in the future, please let us know. Have a great day. See you on the next one.